All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Defense Detective Global. In today's video, we will talk about China and its ever-increasing stealth power. It is also necessary to talk about it because China's stealth bomber is now ready. So let us tell you what are the merits of this stealth bomber and what India can do about it. This is Hotan Air Base in the Chinese area adjacent to Ladakh. If we see from the point of view of countering India, Hotan Air Base is one of the most important military bases of China. This Chinese air base is located 382 kilometers away from Leh. Indo-Asian News Service had reported earlier that China was testing a strategic stealth bomber at Hotan Air Base. Its name is the Jian H-20 stealth bomber. This news is of great importance for India because of the tensions in the past between China and India on LAC. We all know that China was trying to make a stealth bomber since last many years. It has also succeeded in it, but when the time came for its final trial, it chose the place which is closest to India, the place where the armies of both the countries are standing face to face. Actually, China wants to send a message to India by conducting the trials of H-20 stealth bomber very close to the Ladakh border. Well, they have been giving many messages already, but the overall point is that getting the H-20 stealth bomber ready is challenging not only for India but also for the US. Experts from the Western countries consider it to be a copy of America's B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, because its design is also similar to B-2 Spirit. That is why there have been constant allegations against China that it has stolen the technology of America's B-2 Spirit. The news of China's theft has been published continuously in the newspapers, and the whole world knows that China is an expert in stealing technology and making an exact copy of it. So it is a possibility that the H-20 stealth bomber is also the result of the theft by China. The H-20 stealth bomber is made of fly-wing design, that is, it neither has fuselage nor tail. It's a long-range subsonic stealth bomber, that is a bomber flying at speed less than the speed of sound, which can dodge the radar and can carry out heavy bombing on the territory of the enemy. Its maximum speed is 0.8 Mach, that is 987 km per hour. The maximum takeoff weight of the H-20 stealth bomber is 200 tons. Its payload is 45 tons, while its range is 12,000 km. If you compare its range with America's B-2 Spirit and B-52H, there is not much difference. The range of B-2 is about 11,110 km, while the range of B-52H is about 14,100 km. If I explain it in simple language, then the US military base in Hawaii is in range of H-20 stealth bomber. And if it takes the Arctic flight route, then all the states of America will come under its range. China developed H-20 stealth bomber in the year 2010. It was during the same time when India was negotiating with the French Dassault Aviation to buy 126 Rafale jets. China has been working very secretly on its stealth bomber for the past 11 years. No one could even know about its merits. The prototype of H-20 stealth bomber was presented to the world for the first time at the Zhuai Air Show held in Guangdong province of China in the year 2019. It was claimed that it is much more lethal than the American stealth bomber B-21 Raider and Russia's Tupolev Pagda. Releasing this picture, Norinco magazine named China's H-20 stealth bomber as a god of war in the sky. There is still not much information available about the H-20. But according to the information that has been filtered out, the H-20 does not have any external pod. It has two internal bays in which weapons are kept hidden. It can be said that what makes the H-20 special is its weapon carrying capacity and the missiles in it. The H-20 can carry a variety of weapons including cluster bombs, gravity bombs, glide bombs and even nuclear weapons. Its internal bay can hold several long-range air-to-ground and air-to-air missiles. Experts from the Western countries claim that China is trying to integrate nuclear hypersonic missiles and conventional cruise missiles in it. It has a variant of the deadliest DF-17 hypersonic missile that China displayed on the Communist Party's Foundation Day in October 2019. This missile can hit a target up to 2,500 kilometers away in a few minutes at the speed of Mach 5. Chinese experts are claiming that the H-20 will eliminate the edge taken by the Indian Air Force over China in the skies of Ladakh due to the induction of Rafale. Rafale has missiles like Meteor, Mica, Scalp, which can destroy each of its target from a safe distance without even entering the enemy's territory. Not only this, Rafale has so many modern radars that it is not easy for Chinese ships to escape from it. This is where China lags behind. China's trouble is also that most of its airfields along the LAC are present at high altitude, where the air density is very low and the aircraft does not get much lift in the air. As a result, no Chinese fighter aircraft can fly from these airstrips with a maximum weapon load. Chinese planes have to fly with less weapons and less fuel, but there is no such compulsion with India as most of our air bases are in low altitude areas. Battling this problem, the Chinese Air Force needed an aircraft that could not only dodge the radars but could also fire bombs and missiles at enemy positions from a safe distance. And this quest of China is about to end in the form of the H-20 stealth bomber. The news of China making a stealth bomber came at a time when the US Army was preparing to leave Afghanistan and tensions between India and China on the LAC reached its peak. Not only this, China has also been isolated due to corona. It is being accused of spreading the deadly virus all over the world, which is why China wants to appear more aggressive and more deadly in its defense. H-20 is being considered a serious threat to Western countries, especially the US, because it is having conflicts with China over COVID-19, trade war, Taiwan and Hong Kong. Till now, the US had been responding to China's challenges in the South China Sea through its B-2 strategic bombers and aircraft carriers. But now the US military bases in South Korea, Japan and Guam have come under the range of Chinese H-20 stealth bomber. If the claim made about its range is to be believed, then it can fly from any airbase in China to reach over the cities in the US. Now the question is, what does India have in response to China's H-20 stealth bomber? Suppose there is a war in the future, and if China uses this stealth bomber, then how to avoid it? Will the S-400 missile system be able to stop it? Will it be able to track H-20 in time so that it can be counterattacked? The Indian Air Forces are well aware of this threat coming from China. That is why, despite all the opposition from the US, the S-400 deal was done with Russia. It is the best air defense system in the world so far. And if the Russian claim is to be believed, it can also detect stealth aircrafts. See, it's very important to understand one thing. Stealth does not mean that it will not be visible on the radar. The advantage of being stealth is that it cannot be caught by radar from a very long distance. Because of being stealth, its radar cross-section is greatly reduced, but radars can catch it when it comes close. Now, how effective will it be? What will happen if the S-400 is in front of it? This can be told only when they face each other in reality. If we talk about India's stealth and drone capabilities, then there is no harm in admitting that we are not ahead of China. We have not been able to make combat drones yet, and we are still working on them. Our stealth drone is also still under development. Indian forces are currently using many types of drones, but they are still far behind in combat drones. Although MQ-9 combat drones of the US can become a part of the Indian forces in future, the Indian Navy is using 2 drones taken on lease. The Indian government has also decided to take 30 MQ-9 drones. It will take a long time for India's own stealth drone Ghatak, as it is still in its very initial stage. On the other hand, if we talk about Rustam 2, then it is also still under development and it will take a long time for Rustam 2 to join Indian armed forces. India has also demonstrated swarm drone technology a few months ago. It showed how many drones can simultaneously attack different enemy targets together. But despite all this, India is far behind China in terms of combat drones. The official induction of H-20 stealth bomber in the Chinese Air Force is scheduled in the year 2025. Till then, we will be having an edge over China in air power in the Ladakh region. But after that, India will have to find some or the other way out. Friends, hope you have liked this video of Defense Detective Global. If yes, then please like and share it as much as possible. Those who have not yet subscribed to Defense Detective Global, please subscribe. We will be back soon with another video. Jai Hind.